Okay, hello, I am Jyrki Pinomaa from Finland, and I am right now sitting in my home here.
Thank you. You know, we wanted to have a voice from Finland at the Now and Next Facilitator International meeting, and it would be the middle of your night during our meeting. So we wanted to ask you for your thoughts about the program that you did in Finland. It was what, in 2017, I think? We did the Now and Next program. How was it for you?
Yeah, it was many years ago actually, and I really liked the program then, and I still like it. But the situation with me was that it kind of was very late because my sons are already over 30 years old, and I really wish that we could have had a program like that in the very beginning, because in the beginning, when you get children with intellectual disabilities, it would be fantastic to have a program like that. It really helps.
So tell me about your role as president of Inclusion Europe, and how you can take some of these ideas and other ideas across borders to make an impact in the disability sectors.
Yeah, Inclusion Europe is an organization founded by parents, actually 35 years ago in 1988, and we have founding members who were founded 70 years ago. So we have so to say long roots in Europe, and we work now. We have members in 39 European countries, and 78 members, because we have also as members the organizations of people with intellectual disabilities. It is actually a constitutional part of us. It is called the European Platform of Self-Advocates, and we also have self-advocates in our board. And we work together with our members, and of course the situation in different European countries is very different, and that's why you always have to take into consideration the situation, the political and social situation in the country, to be able to understand the situation totally. So it is our work differs, of course, always from country to country, and we have to learn a lot from our members also when we start working.
And so tell me about those educating the self-advocates. What age group are they, and what theories are you based on?
The self-advocates we have in our work, they are adults, I would say, or in adult age, and we nowadays we have a separate conference for them every second year. We just had actually in September in Tallinn in Estonia, and there were more than 200 people attending that conference. Of course, support workers also, but we let them plan themselves, of course, the program. They are very active and very productive also in their programs. I think that in these conferences, in their work, it is very similar with us parents. The most powerful thing, I think, in our work is meeting each other and learning from each other, listening to each other, and get also empowered by each other. I think that's fantastic. The peer support, the peer feeling is something that you can't buy. You just have to feel it.
Yes. So, and that is a common element with the Now and Next program, with peer support from parents. And my guess is that people and facilitators of the Now and Next program are going to be very interested in what you do, because they want to know what is going to happen to their kids when their kids grow up, and how, and they want to make sure that they are as independent as possible. So
yeah. Of course, I always say that we shouldn't forget that people with intellectual disabilities are individuals, and that's why it's very important also to understand their individual skills and how they can learn and what they can learn. And part of them don't communicate the way we are doing right now. They don't speak, and then you have use other types of communication also. So I think it is just remember that they are individuals, but they all have capacities. They all can learn things, and you should always let them do themselves as long as possible.
Mm-hmm. So what we tell parents of young children is observe your child's strength, observe your child's language. They tell you in many different ways what they like, what they don't like, what they're good at, and notice and build on it. So would you say that it's pretty much the same, the same dynamic? It's a good idea to carry on with that as they grow older?
Absolutely, I think it's the best idea, because if you don't take the strengths and what they know, what they learn, these children, it's useless. Of course, you have to use their personal capacity to go on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so in closing, what is your conclusion for a group of facilitators, of now&next facilitators from around the world? Do you have some words of wisdom?
I would just like to say that believe on yourself, believe in your children, and just go on. Sometimes you feel like there's a wall against you, but you just have to climb over the wall, and there you are again. And get, I would also like to underline the peer support. Get support from each other. That is very, very important. Nobody understands you like another parent.
Mm-hmm. That's fantastic. Thank you, Jyrki.
Thank you, Annik.
How do you say thank you in Finnish?
Kiitos.
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 Kiitos. Bye.
Okay. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.